Hello everyone, I'm Chesnick44 and welcome to this Let's Play of Neverwinter Nights. Last episode we started looking through Beorunna's well over here, spoke with various people in each of the buildings, except the Temple of Tyr for reasons, and also happened to get a much more powerful katana here, plus 4 enhancement bonus. We're going to be able to get past almost anyone's defenses now. This is wonderful. So I just realized this isn't really that useful to us, is it? Sure, we get the dexterity bonus, but it doesn't help us very much. Anyway, now, time for us to go take a look at the last area over here. What's this guard? Come here and talk to me.
Something I can do for you?
You going up to the top of the plateau to see Beorunna's well? Well, if you are, just watch your step. I wouldn't trust those Uthgardt savages as far as I could throw them. Who are you? The Lord's Alliance figured it might be a good idea to post a guard here at the base of the plateau to warn people. Past this point, you're entering the heathen camps. You can go on up if you want, but watch your step with those savages. We don't want any trouble with those Uthgardt camped around Beorunna's well. Beorunna's well? Yeah, you know, Beorunna's well. It ain't much to look at, but I guess some people figure it's a big deal with the historical significance and all. Beorunna was some Uthgardt hero, or so they say. The legendary father of their tribe or some such nonsense. They say he built that well at the top of this plateau. I don't believe in the legend myself, but the plateau is a holy site to them damn Uthgardt. Guess that's why they built their camp up there. Uthgardt. Yeah, one of the Uthgardt tribes has joined the Lord's Alliance. The Black Lions, I think. I don't really trust them heathens, but I guess we need all the help we can get. They've gone and set up their camp on top of this plateau. Seems they figured they've got a claim to the land to run Beorunna as well. Is there anything else up there? Well, there's a druid grove up there. I think it's run by a man named Yusam. You know them druids. Nature this and nature that. I guess that's why he'd rather stay up there beside Beorunna's well with them primitive Uthgardt instead of down here with us civilized folk. I'll be going now then. See you around then. Like I said, watch yourself among them Uthgardt. Allies or not, I don't trust those savages. Say what you want. You don't need to put it like that.
Welcome, friend. I am Yusam, Druid of the North, liaison between the Lord's Alliance and the Uthgardt.
You are free to take solace in the tranquility of my grove if you wish. Or is there some other reason you have sought me out? My name is Ken Daniels. I work for Aaron Gend. When the Lord's Alliance set up camp here, Aaron told me he was recruiting agents to search for lost artifacts of ancient magic. I wish you success in your quest, though as I told Aaron, I am more concerned with the plight of the Uthgardt people. Plight of the Uthgardt? What do you mean? My child, this war takes a terrible toll on the Uthgardt. The armies of Luskan lay waste to their lands, and the Black Lion tribe has lost many warriors battling alongside the Lord's Alliance soldiers. But it is for the Uthgardt elk tribe that I worry most of all. They have aligned themselves with the Luskan destroyers and to slaughter the defenseless settlers around Fort Uthgardt to the south. You're a druid, can't you make them stop? Once the elk tribe welcomed my counsel, but they have since turned their back on the way of nature. The emissaries I have sent to investigate have all been ruthlessly slain. You are not a child of nature, so perhaps you cannot understand the pain I feel over what has happened with the elk tribe. Perhaps I can investigate this for you, Yusam. Your offer is generous, child. I cannot leave this grove, and there is nowhere else I may turn for aid. I fear, however, that you do not truly understand what you are about to undertake. Such a task would be dangerous, my child. The elk tribe have slain all who have tried to parley with them. But if you could discover why the elk tribe have turned their back on us, I would be most grateful. The elk have fortified themselves inside their keep to the west of Fort Uthgardt, although they continue to make raids on the fort. Perhaps if you go there, you can find them and speak to Zokan Thunderer, their chief. I'll be back when I learn more of the elk tribe. Go, child, and may a gentle breeze carry you safely to your destination, like the summer winds that bring seeds to replenish the eternal forest.
Welcome, my child. Do you bring me news of the Uthgardt elk tribe? Or is there some other purpose to your visit?
Actually, I want to ask some questions. I know the ways of the living forest and the mysteries of the turning of the season, But as to worldly affairs, I admit my knowledge is quite limited. I try not to let such affairs intrude upon the tranquility of my grove. I would ask that you also leave your problems behind when you come here, my child. This place is a refuge from the outside world. The Uthgardt come so they might escape the plight of their people. They do not need you to remind them of such things. What is a druid doing up here on this plateau? This land and its people are under my protection and care. That is why the plight of the Uthgardt troubles me so. Their suffering is like a thorn in my heart. I'd like to purchase some supplies. Or at least see what you have. Boots of +3 hardiness. Oh, that is very good. Constitution +2 versus Constitution +3 plus an extra dodge bonus. That is actually very good. I think I might want that. Indeed, I do want that. Costs a fair bit of money, but we can afford it. Buy it, put them on, and sell the boots of striding. Sure, they're +2, but this is even better. Plus, we get the extra armor bonus, which is always good. We didn't get much coin back, but it is fine. Alright. There's Dalcia up here.
Greetings to you.
On behalf of the Black Lion Uthgardt tribe, I welcome you to this camp. Who are you? I am Dalcia, a friend of the Uthgardt people. I would rather stay here in the camp of the Black Lion tribe than subject myself to the stench of civilization hanging over the Lord's Alliance barracks. I do not expect you to understand. Only those who count themselves among the children of nature, druids and rangers like myself, can truly appreciate the beauty to be found in this simple camp. As you wish, I'll be going. You are welcome to explore the tribal camp. I only ask that you respect the ways of the Black Lion tribe and treat the Uthgardt with the honor they deserve. Of course. I will keep respect. And there's some things down here. By the well. Endar Heartfood.
I, Endar Heartfood, greet you. As chieftain of this tribe, I offer you our hospitality, despite the current tensions between the Uthgardt and the Lord's Alliance.
I thank you for your greeting, Endar Heartfood. I am Ken Daniels. It is rare to see one who serves the Lord's Alliance within the camps of the Uthgardt, Ken Daniels. Even rare now that Rolgan has been accused of murder. Murder? What are you talking about? Rolgan, one of our most noble and respected warriors, has been seized by the Lord's Alliance and accused of this vile crime. He is being held at Tyr's temple, awaiting his trial. Uruk promises Rolgan a fair trial, but it is a battle of words, not of swords. Such a proceeding is unknown to the Uthgardt. We must find another to champion Rolgan's cause. Don't worry, I'll investigate. I will represent Rolgan. If you speak the truth, you must present yourself to Uruk at the Temple of Tyr. He alone will choose the one to defend Rolgan with words rather than steel. Before you rushed to speak to Tyr's priest, was there some other reason you sought me out? Eringen mentioned the Elk tribe had allied against us. What can you tell me about them? I know little of the Elk tribe. Their territory is to the south, near the fort you call Uthgardt. Once they were an ally of the Lord's Alliance, but now they slaughter the settlers and farmers of your kind. The Elk tribe have turned their back on the Uthgardt ways. Something has destroyed their honor, and they have allied themselves with the evil of Luskan. More than this, I cannot tell you. Can I ask you some questions? I will do my best to answer them, though your ways are strange and unfamiliar to we of the Uthgardt tribes. Tell me about your people. The ignorant among the Lord's Alliance call us savages and barbarians, yet the honor of our ancestors shields us against their empty words. We are born of the Black Lion. We are of the Uthgardt. Our tribe is strong and proud. We are noble warriors and great hunters, following the herds to feed and clothe our tribe. We are the Black Lion tribe, and we are one with the land. Why have the Uthgardt joined the Lord's Alliance in this place? Beorunna's well is a holy place to the Uthgardt. Here the honor and power of our people is buried. We camp here to draw upon the strength of our ancestors as we stand against a foe of great evil. The Luskan forces march across our land, slaughtering all in their path. We stand with the Lord's alliance against the evil of our common foe, though often we Uthgardt must wonder if we can trust our new allies. I sense there is tension between your people and the Lord's alliance. There has always been tension between the Uthgardt and the Lord's alliance. Our cultures are very different. It is inevitable there will be some clash when our peoples are forced to work side by side. But now the tension has reached a dangerous level. Rolgan, one of the Black Lion tribe, is accused of slaying a soldier of the Lord's alliance. He is charged with murder. I want to ask you some questions about Rolgan. There is little I can tell you of Rolgan, save that he is falsely accused of murder. Rolgan's wife could tell you more of this. Her name is Vanda. Since Rolgan was seized, she has spent all her time wandering on the sacred grounds of this plateau, praying for her husband. But I sense there is another reason you came to speak with me. Erengend mentioned the Elk tribe had allied against us. What can you tell me about them? Oh, wait, we already... Oh, no. No, I think we've already spoken about that. I'll be going now. Feel free to explore the tribal camp. I only ask that you respect the Uthgardt as you would respect your own kind. Indeed. Now then, two other people here. Hala.
Greetings.
Why have you come to seek the counsel of this old woman? Who are you? I am Pala of the Black Lion tribe. I offer the wisdom of age to the Uthgardt who seek it. Can I ask you some questions? Unfortunately, the Council of Elders is reserved for those of the Black Lion tribe. My wisdom is only in the Uthgardt way of life, and you are not Uthgardt. I know nothing of your kind. I cannot give you guidance. Depart with the blessing of the Black Lion tribe. This alone I can give you. I'll be going now. And Vanda.
Yes? What?
I am sorry, were you speaking to me? Forgive my distraction. I am worried about my husband's upcoming trial. Trial? What trial? My husband Rolgan is accused of murdering one of the Lord's Alliance soldiers. He faces execution if not saved. Forgive me, but this is difficult to talk about. Nurik at the Temple of Tyr can explain it better than I. I do not understand the ways of your justice system. Alright. That's everyone in the camp except for the Temple of Tyr, which I saved for last specifically because of this trial. There will be a lot of talking involved in it. So let's enter the temple. Not very grand, but it is a thing. Divining pool, recall portal. Ah, so Sergal.
Hello to you.
Greetings, Ken. Arengend has instructed me to provide whatever assistance I can to you in your mission to recover the words of power. However, okay, he's the one who speaks of the teleportation portal. Doesn't matter to us. Oh, Finger of Death scroll. We can sell that. Alright. Let's speak with Nurik now.
Hail to ye!
Oh, greetings! It's me, Nurik, remember? I was serving in Tyr's church in Port Last until Erengend asked me to come and oversee this temple here at Beorunna as well. I remember, Nurik. Good to see you again. I'm surprised you remember me, Ken. What with everything on your mind. The Luskan cult, Erebus betrayal. Why, that's enough to make someone forget their own name. To be honest, I almost didn't recognize you. The great hero of Neverwinter. I'm struggling with a problem that's had me a little out of sorts lately. First, let me see supplies and sell that. Gargoyle boots. I mean, that's interesting. That's the ones that we were told about in that book. Legend holds that the mage who created the gargoyle boots trapped the spirit of an actual gargoyle within them. Unfortunately, the boots couldn't protect the nameless wizard from the vengeance of the gargoyle's mate. As there are multiple variations on the gargoyle boots, it is assumed that the tale is, though entertaining, a mere fabrication. An interesting way to explain the magical toughness that the boots provide. +2 armor bonus, fortitude bonus, and allows one to use stone skin. And this Tome of Boots, I guess we don't actually need then. Aside from that, Boots of Speed, which give haste. I'd say that's actually probably better than the Boots of Hardiness, truth be told. Because constant haste, oh my god, is that good. Cloak of Fortification. Actually, that would also be very good. We'd lose the freedom, but we'd gain another +3 armor bonus, and we'd gain a bonus to all of our saving throws, which is pretty dang good. Especially will. We need a boost to will. Good god. Only a +5? Ugh. It's very expensive, though. I don't think I'll buy it. Weapons are basic kinds of weapons. Composite longbow, which I think is better than regular. Mighty. I think what Mighty does is, normally when you use a bow, you add your dexterity to it, but if it has this Mighty ability, that means you can add a bonus from your strength to it, which to your attacks and damage, which is much better. Rod of Resurrection, don't care. Okay. Now then, Uruk. Forgive me if I seem somewhat distracted. Rolgan's impending trial has me a little out of sorts. Trial. This is no ordinary trial. In fact, this is a very delicate matter. It presents a problem. Maybe I can help you with this problem. I don't know. This is a very delicate matter. Recently, an Uthgardt tribesman named Rolgan killed one of the Lord's Alliance soldiers. He claims it was self-defense, and I have given him sanctuary here to save him from the vengeance of the soldier's friends. But Rolgan cannot stay in the temple forever. I am trying to arrange a fair trial for the young man, but his Uthgardt friends are unfamiliar with our justice system, and none of the Lord's Alliance mercenaries wants to defend him during the trial. Maybe I could defend the Uthgardt warrior. Your offer is a generous one, and as Tyr's priest I will ensure you are properly compensated according to the defense you present. After careful consideration I have selected the jury. There will be 2 who represent the interests of the Uthgardt, 2 who represent the mercenaries, and my own acolyte, Edgar. I felt this was the only way to be fair. If you agree to undertake this case, I can give you the details. Or is there something else you need? I'll do it. Take this notebook. It contains information on the jurors and witnesses, as well as the details of the case and the trial itself. As an officer of Tyr, you must keep this notebook to record the progress of the case. I can summarize the notebook for you. First, the jurors. A mercenary named Averick, a ranger named Dalcia, a soldier named Jevon, an Uthgardt wise woman named Pala, and, of course, my own acolyte, Edgar. Feel free to speak to any of the jurors before the trial. It is common practice to do so in these matters. The ranger and Pala can be found in the Uthgardt camp. The others are here in the buildings housing the Lord's Alliance members. And what about the witnesses? The prosecutor has advised me that he will be calling 2 mercenaries who witnessed the event, Zed and Lodar. He will also question Vanda, the wife of the accused. I suspect you speak to these people before the trial to gather what evidence you can. And of course there's the Uthgardt himself, Rolgan. He doesn't have to testify, but if you call him up to defend his actions, then the prosecutor will also be able to question him. He is here in the back of the temple here, if you wish to speak with him. I'll begin my investigations right away. Rolgan is counting on you to bring forth the truth at his trial. Once you have all the evidence, come speak to me and we can begin the proceedings. That is all, thank you. I'll be going. Go with Tyr's blessing. And here we have the Defense Council Journal. This notebook identifies the bearer as an official representative of Tyr's justice in Rolgan's murder trial and explains the rules of court, including the right for defense counsel to question any of the participants involved before the trial begins. To aid you in your task, Uruk has included notes on the witnesses and jurors and where you might be able to locate them for questioning. Witnesses include Rolgan, the accused, currently under my protection in the Temple of Tyr. Zed, a Lord's Alliance soldier, recently has been spending most of his time in the soldiers' barracks. Lodar, a Lord's Alliance soldier, usually found in the drinking house when not on duty. And Vanda, wife of the accused, spends her time on the plateau by Beorunna's well. The jurors have been selected to ensure fair representation to all sides in the dispute. Edgar, my assistant, a good and honest man. He is usually to be found here helping out in the temple. Averick, a Lord's Alliance soldier. When not in the company of a female, he can be found in the drinking house. Jevon, a Lord's Alliance soldier, a reliable young man who spends most of his free time in the barracks. Dalcia, a female ranger. She spends her time living with the Uthgardt on the plateau near Beorunna as well. And Pala, a wise woman of the Uthgardt. She makes her home on the plateau near Beorunna as well. When you are ready to start the trial, go speak to Nurik at the Temple of Tyr. Indeed, we shall. But that's going to be in the next episode. This episode's a little shorter, but I want to make sure this trial gets full coverage. I'm not going to start it and then 10 minutes in stop in the middle of the investigations. Plus, I'm kind of at the end of my recording session today. So, next episode, we'll begin our investigations into this trial. This is going to be interesting. I'm not going to consult the notes I have from when I used to play. But that'll be in the next episode. So until then, I'm Chester44, that is Ken Daniels and Dalen Red Tiger. This has been a Let's Play of Neverwinter Nights, and I shall see you all next time.